Hello, I want to welcome you to the Energetically Chic Professionals community. My name is Kiosha Jones, and I am the owner of Pink Productivity Coaching. First of all, I would love to tell you what my mission is. It is to help you identify your priorities so that you can align them with your purpose. And then we find the high impact activities for your business so that you can put them on wash, rinse, and repeat and gain more productivity time for your life. So today we are going to be discussing how to create a schedule for the overscheduled boss lady. So why is it that you want to create a schedule in the first place? One, it's going to help you decrease stress because you don't have all of that stuff hanging out in your head. You can focus on the task at hand. And it's going to help you to stay on your tasks easier because they are written down. You've got the steps there and which the order that they need to be done, or if it needs to be changed, you can switch it. And it also allows you to track your progress. So, how do you actually go about creating a schedule? The first thing you want to do is write down what your goal is for the week. This is going to allow you to focus on that goal so that you know exactly what it is you are trying to accomplish at the end. If you don't write that down, or it makes it really, really difficult to focus on it because it's still just kind of rolling around in your head. You take an abstract concept and make it concrete when you do that. So the second thing that you are going to do is you're going to list the tasks that you want to complete that week. Now, you're going to do this by pulling from the previous week's list if they help you meet that goal. So you want to review what didn't get done last week. If it fits, then move it there. Then you're going to write down other tasks that are going to help you to actually get to the next step of your goal. Then you want to move them to the day of the week that you want to complete this task. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more in detail about how you're going to do this list and why you're going to do it on one sheet of paper first. So, the tip that I have for you is to actually plan your business week on a day separate than you plan your life week. Why is that? Because scheduling does take time. It does take energy. And I don't want you to be exhausted when you do it. I want you to enjoy it, knowing that it's going to move you toward not being overscheduled. So the next thing you want to do is to review all of the tasks. Now, this first question here that you ask is it really supporting the goal? So when you write down your list, do it all on one sheet because then you can see everything and figure out, is it really going to support that goal? Or is it something that can actually be moved to later? Then you want to see if any of those tasks are going to send you on the rabbit hole of research, being distracted, if it's not going to support that goal. The third thing is, are you placing too much pressure on yourself? Ladies, we know this is something that all of us do. We give ourselves self imposed deadlines that can be moved. So, and that can create anxiety and also exhaustion by putting too much pressure on ourselves and putting too much on the list and not getting it all done. So one thing that is important with the tip is to scale back and find the scale back by identifying the high impact activities. So you want to figure out, what are the major things that move your business forward? Are you doing those so that you really can cut back on scheduling too much? So what's next? You want to take a look at identifying the tasks that don't support the goal. And this is, once again, one reason why doing everything on that one sheet initially for the week is going to help you because it's all in one spot. Then you're going to take a look at which tasks are high priority, which ones are going to be the biggest pieces that move you towards your goal, which ones do actually have a deadline and the order. So that's how you identify those tasks. And then you want to place each task on the day of the week that you want to accomplish it. So I have a tip here that's going to help you with your timing. Identify the short tasks for the week and put them at the end of stopping times, such as right before lunch and right before you end for the day. And the reason why you want to do this is it helps you to have a sense of accomplishment and that you didn't leave something undone. And it's also easier to just put it down so that you can be attentive to the next step in your life. So how is it that you're going to utilize to-do lists that may go with actual schedules? So what it is that you want to do is write it down in the order that it needs to be done. This way it helps you to stay on task, cross them off or check them off, give yourself that sense of accomplishment, do a what kind of dance or whatever reward that you can give yourself for completing it. You want to review the list to make sure you didn't leave anything out. Take any tasks that you have not completed, move them to the next day, especially if they are a task that needs to be done in sequential order, and create a list for those things that you want to do, but that are not important to supporting that goal for the week. Because I'm sure it's going to be important later, but don't let that cloud what it is that you're doing now and making you feel like, oh my goodness, I have to get it done, but it doesn't even support the goal that you have for the week. So let's do a really quick recap. You want to write down your weekly goal so that you know exactly what it is that you want to accomplish. Write down that weekly list in one place so that you can then move on to the next step of reviewing it to see whether or not it supports what you are going to be doing, and remove those tasks that do not support it, and then place the task on your schedule by day once you've done the removal. So my tip here for you is to not sweat the small stuff. There's always tomorrow. Ladies, it is huge to remember that tomorrow is another day and we don't have to cram it all into one particular day. Take your time, ladies. Enjoy what it is that you do. Don't sweat the small stuff. So what I would love to do is to have you join me for my free 3-day workshop that is going to be happening very soon. You are going to find the dates and the way to register below on this page. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going to happen. We are going to talk about brain dumping, how you can utilize essential oils to facilitate that process so that you can get out of your own head. On day 2, we are going to talk about how to prioritize those tasks that you brain dumped the day before so that you are able to really pare down what it is that you need to do so that you can see how it is going to support your life and your business. And on day 3, we are going to discuss once again how we can utilize essential oils to help with focus and also identifying those high impact activities for your business so that you can also create more time for life. One bonus that we are going to have is talking a little bit about boundaries, because if we don't set boundaries for ourselves and for others, guess what? We are going to pack too much into our business day and feel like we're working all day long. And ladies, who wants that? I know I don't. And I know you don't either. So I wanted to invite you to my 3-day workshop. I cannot wait to have you there so that we can continue to create consistently energetic, chic professionals who are going to learn how to redefine their energy so that you can show up as the chic lady you are. I hope that you've had a wonderful day, and thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to see you in the workshop.